Hello, my name is Kennard Kelly, and for this presentation, I will talk about the Lean Startup. The Lean Startup is a scientific approach to creating and managing startups. The Lean Startup teaches you how to steer, when to turn, and when to preserve and grow a business. There are 5 principles of the Lean Startup, and they are: entrepreneurs are everywhere, entrepreneurship is management, validated learning, build, measure, learn, and innovation accounting. According to Eric Ries, the Lean Startup takes its name from the lean manufacturing revolution that Taiichi Ohno and Shigeo Shingo developed at Toyota. The picture that you see is the Lean Startup model known as build, measure, learn. According to Eric Ries, this model is the fundamental activity of a startup is to turn ideas into products. First is the idea, or figuring out the problem that needs to be solved. When you do that, then you develop your minimal valuable product, or your MVP, which is the smallest thing you can build that delivers customer values. Then, after you get your MVP, you measure how your customers will respond to your product. If it's a good idea, if there's certain things that are not so well, or something that needs to be changed. And then you learn whether to pivot or change, or preserve or keep going forward. The picture you see here represents the difference between the traditional method versus the lean startup method. Traditionally, you are told that you have to be born smart or a genius, or you have to know people and the economy. If not, then just follow what the leaders have done in your industry or market that you're going out for, and copy and do a similar formula of how they became successful. This method isn't able to make everyone achieve some form of success. Compared to the lean startup, which focuses just more on, hey, taking your own product and seeing what you can do and actually getting and talking to your customers, not being in a building or just seeing how certain individuals did their things, but actually going out and getting to know more of your customers. Now, the MVP is an important part for both startups and large companies. This is a small part of the operation that tests how much value your idea has. Getting a PowerPoint, model, etc. to your customers and talk with them will save you money and time if you need to change to something else or tweak your MVP to something else in general. An example of this is Joel Cassingano, founder of Buffer. Buffer is an app that lets you set when to post on social media. You can write something beforehand and then it'll post it for you later. Before starting the company, he made a website that just described what it would do, Buffer. This was his MVP. He got a great response from many different customers and built his company. More common types would be companies just starting out or going out on crowdfunding sites such as Kickstarter. A lot of companies, if you see on there, they don't actually have products or anything available, or they have small models and just help get funding through that ways, and not just with funding but getting the ideas and feedback needed to see if what they have is successful. For my own business, my own MVP, it would involve getting small samples of plus size clothing, asking customers how much would they pay for this, or if this is the type of style they like, or if this would even be something that they will buy, or can they see something with themselves or their friends, or anything such as that. Thank you for taking the time out to listen to my report and my presentation here. These are my references, and I hope that I have enlightened you and you enjoyed.